What's good, guys and girls? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Simpa, and I make videos about fashion, lifestyle, just overall vlogging my days. And now I'm also trying to tap into more of my modeling audience. So if this is the content you'll like, make sure you like, subscribe. You guys know the drill on YouTube. In today's video, I would like to take it all the way back to university to when I started my modeling career in first year. Honestly, it all started with my interest for fashion. So starting first year of university, this was pretty post-COVID at the time. So I had a lot of clothes bought, but I didn't really have nowhere to wear it to during COVID. So starting uni, I had so many outfits that were fresh, like no one has seen it. I had like rotating 2 outfits a day, everything like that. Like it was very much, I was really in my fashion bag, I would say at that time. And I actually made a lot of friends in fashion through fashion. So we would go out, we would take pictures on the street. So modeling to an extent, nothing professional, nothing for any brands. It was more just friends who like taking pictures, like their outfits, would go on the streets in Toronto, wherever we were, just take pictures of our fits. And that was kind of when I realized, oh, I kind of enjoy being in front of the camera. I kind of enjoy being, I feel comfortable taking pictures. So that's when I decided, okay, modeling could be a possibility. Did I do anything about it? Nope. So a couple months just kept going by, and I would go out to like the street to take pictures or just walk around, and I'll get asked, do you model? I got asked about like 3 or 4 times. I was like, wait, okay, this might be a possible side hustle, side gig to do while in school. So one night I decided to just open up my laptop and search up modeling agencies in Toronto. That's it. I didn't have any industry connections. I didn't know anybody. Just a laptop, Google. I came across like 5 or 6 agencies at the time, and honestly, it was a shot in the dark. I took my digitals. I can't lie to you guys. That was probably the worst digitals an agent has ever seen. Like the worst. I can try to find it and insert. I don't even know if I want to embarrass myself like that, but they were bad. Like I don't know how. Anyways, they were bad. So that's how you know it really doesn't matter how your digitals are, as long as they're natural, no makeup, no nothing like that for the girls, and it's just straight on your face, your full body, and a half body, I believe. My measurements, I'm pretty sure I got all of those way off as well, but somehow I got 2 interviews with 2 different agencies. I actually ended up signing with one, and honestly, one of the happiest days of my life. Like I was like, ain't no way I got signed as a model. Like younger me never saw that as a possibility. So I was definitely like, wow, like, it was exciting. First year uni, a model. It's like, wow, you know? And looking back now, I'm glad I applied anyways, even though it was not perfect. Because imagine I was there like, oh, I don't have the perfect digitals. I don't know my exact measurements. I'll probably still be in the same position today, 4 years later, and still like feel as if like if I had what if I like so I would say my biggest piece of advice is just apply, and if you don't hear anything, you don't hear anything, but don't live in regret saying, oh, I need the perfect this, oh, I need to lose this weight, oh, I need to cut my hair, I need to there's so many barriers that we put on ourselves that just stop us from achieving a lot of our goals, that if you were just to shoot anyways, apply, you never know what could happen out of it. So that's the first piece of advice I would say. Now, getting signed. So getting signed was honestly a huge moment for me. Like I said, I was really excited. I was like, wow, like I'm a model. But that opened me up to the realities of modeling. Being signed and getting jobs are 2 completely different things. So there are a lot of signed models. There are not a lot of models that get shoots. So there's a lot of auditioning, there's a lot of castings. You honestly get rejected a lot. Like it's part of, I'm almost numb to rejection now, because you go through so much rejection as a model that you need to mentally know that, okay, it's not about you, it's about what the brand is looking for that shoot. So I had to tell myself after so many. At first it hurts. It's like, damn, like y'all don't want me for real. But honestly, as you keep going on and you face rejections and you get a couple shoots here and there, like, okay, I see what it is. And with modeling, it kind of helped me work on every aspect of my life because you need to eat right to be a model. You need to go to the gym consistently. You need to keep your body right. Um, so that's something I would say as well. It's a very demanding job. You can't just sign and cross your legs at home and hope for um, jobs. Like, so you have to do, whether it be test shoots where you pay photographers to shoot you, or find there's some free test shoots as well if a photographer really wants to work with you. There are a lot of things behind the scenes that you guys don't see. Like, it's the final pictures are the is the last thing that ever happens. There's a lot in between there. And after all the rejections, you get that one booking that makes it all worth it. For me, this was my first real e-com shoot. It was for JD Sports. For y'all in Canada and I believe the UK and US, maybe y'all have probably heard of JD Sports. They're like an athleisure brand. And honestly, it was like I've gotten through so much. I've had a couple smaller shoots here and there for local brands and everything. But this is the first time that a store that I actually go to, like I shopped at the store a couple months prior, I'm now on their website. Like, like it was the biggest, like, okay, wow, this is so sick, because I feel like a lot of times we see these websites and these stores and it seems so far away and you see people on there, but like, how do you even, like, who are those people? So actually be one of the models for a lot of their clothes, actually, I was pretty much like shot all their ecom, almost 60 pieces that day. So that was something that made it all worth it for me. So that's the thing with modeling. It is very hard. I think a lot of people think it's just you just stand there taking pictures. That's the furthest thing away from the truth. But at the same time, I think it's the one of the most rewarding career paths, as well as money-wise, you get paid. So, you know. So what is modeling really like? So I would say, first of all, I'm grateful. I've met a lot of great people. I've met, built a lot of connections through modeling that I probably wouldn't have if I was not a model. But I would say it's very glamorized on social media, which is most professions. Um, do I love it? Of course I do. But I'll just tell you the reality of it. You don't get booked every week. You don't get booked as often. There's busy periods as most creative roles. And there's more chill times where you just kind of have the opportunity to work on yourself, build your book, whereas you're not getting booked as much, but you can still work towards getting booked. Um, and yeah, so I would say as a model, it's part of the game to have months where you don't, maybe you get two shoots or one shoot or no shoots, and have months where you are booked every single day with overlapping bookings even. So I would say that you have to be very patient as a model. Nothing should be rushed. Just do your part and pray, honestly. Let's just pray for the rest. Now, why am I documenting all this? Why am I talking to you guys about this? Um, I really want to use this page, this channel as an opportunity to help as many people who are starting their modeling career or are thinking of starting their modeling career. Because I wish I had videos like this when I got started, but honestly, I kind of just figured it all out on the go. There's so many intricacies with modeling. There's net 30, net 60. There's so many things that you just wouldn't know as a model. And I really just wanted to create a platform where y'all can feel free to reach out to me. Y'all can DM me. I'm always open to answering any questions y'all may have about the industry. I've been a model for around 4 years now. Um, and, I've experienced all of it, the highs, the lows. So I'm just here to honestly share that knowledge, as well as keep myself accountable with stuff I want to do. So whether it be how I prep for a fashion week, for example, going to the gym consistently, making sure my diet is right, doing everything I can, and just documenting it so you guys see the full story, not just the pictures at the end. Because I think Instagram, it's very easy. You see people walking for Gucci, for everything. You see everything from runway models to editorials to Instagram models, but you don't see the process on how they got there. So I just want to be that person that bridges that gap between, a new kid who wants to be a model to a signed model who basically makes a living out of taking pictures. So yeah. Now moving on to what I have learned as a model, or I would say the most important thing to know as a model. Just start. A lot of people hold themselves back from not starting. And this applies to literally any career or any path you want to take. But I think especially for modeling, the quicker you start, the more the quicker you build your portfolio, you build your book, the better it's going to be. Because at the end of the day, brands, right, they judge you based on your portfolio. You hear that a lot. You have to build your portfolio before you can shoot for this brand. You have to do this. So just think about the time it takes to do all that. So it's like the earlier you start, you should have started yesterday. For any of you, if you're watching this video, I honestly think it's that time. Start today. Just take your digitals, have your friend or a mirror or anywhere. Just take it, send it to as many agencies in your city as you can find, and reach out to them after, DM them on Instagram. A lot of them, they even have open scouting now, where sometimes they host events in malls or stores where you can just walk in and have a scout look at you and sign you. I know a couple people who have been signed just like that, just by walking in to the mall at one of their open auditions. So it's honestly easier than ever to become a model. And I think if you're any like camera shy or anything, you get over that quickly. But make sure to just put yourself out there and start. So yeah, that's pretty much how my modeling career started. From just taking pictures on campus with friends to taking that leap of submitting my digitals and then getting signed. And honestly, I know modeling has a lot more in store for me, which is why I really want to take you guys with me. So this is kind of, think of this as my inception. Um, and then hopefully I can grow and you guys grow with me, and I hear all your success stories about how you got into modeling, and you know, so that's what this page is all about. So if this is the type of content you like to see, like I said earlier, please like, subscribe, so it pushes that out as well. And so I'm motivated to make more, because it's actually pretty fun to share my story here like this. Yeah, I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Peace out.